Hello students, today I am here before you with most interesting and important concept of physics, that is optics. And for the class 10 optics, we will learn under the heading of light reflection and refraction. This is not only interesting chapter and also most important for examination point of view. Okay, let's see now. See, light reflection and refraction. Basically, what we know, light. Children, I would like to discuss some basic concept of this chapter briefly with speed. Okay. So, light means we know a form of energy, a form of energy. A form of energy which gives visual sensation. Visual sensation. Okay. And after that, we know how light can transfer, how light can travel. So, light always we know how to understand the light can travel in the straight path. So, I can say that even books also given that the light can travel straight path because see we can find the shadow of buildings and trees, those all because whenever the light is traveling uh, through a path and these opaque object comes across, then behind that we can find the shadow. Okay, so that's it. It is confirmed that a light can travel through a straight path. Light can travel through a straight path. Okay, and what we call this path, that is called a light ray. This path of the light, right? The path of the light is known as ray, and the group of light rays moving in parallel are known as beam of light. Beam of light. Beam of light means a group of parallel rays. Parallel rays. So we know that whenever you see automobile headlamps, especially night time, when we are driving and whatever the opposite vehicles are coming, imagine that there is no bypass road, there is a single road and opposite vehicles also coming, then we feel very difficult to drive because the opposite vehicle focus we can see, we feel somewhat uneasy and we can't see any object because that is a strong beam of light. The strong beam of light can be created when the light rays are moving in the same direction parallelly. So that gives lot of intensity of the light. Okay, so that is called beam of light. Now, let's see what are the properties of light. So, light has many properties. In that few, let me write here, such as reflection and refraction and dispersion and polarization and interference and many more we have, many more. So at class 10 level we have only reflection, refraction and dispersion. Let's see about these. Okay, let's go. What is reflection of light? Reflection of light. Children, whenever the light is traveling through the transparent medium such as air, glass, water, right, it will show us a specific property of the light which is called refraction. Means the space of deviation of both medium or the surface of deviation the light ray can bend, so that will consider as refraction. Suppose we can find sometimes light reflects back. So whenever we are making searchlight is focusing on a smooth surface, imagine that floor, Italian floor, or else mirror glass, whenever we focus the light we can see it's a reflection. Or else in the classroom you are sitting near the window, sunlight is falling on your watch dial and this gives the reflection. You will play focusing this reflection on your friend's notebooks like that. So that what is reflection? So reflection of light we can consider the property of light. It's a property of light which returns or bouncing back when falls on a smooth surface. A smooth surface. So that is known as reflection. So light reflection have some specific laws. So what are the laws of reflection? Let's see. Laws of reflection. So these are already learned from 8th standard, 9th standard, so I don't like to discuss in depth. Okay. So the first law of reflection we know, incident angle and reflection angle, or angle of reflection. Whatever. Incident angle and reflections angle are always equal. Are always equal. And the second, if you take the incident ray, comma, reflected ray, and normal, all lie in the same plane. So how? Let's see. Imagine that I'm going to take a plane mirror here. So let's learn what is mirror and types of mirror like that. So this is the normal, which we call normal. There is an incident light striking the mirror at point O. So definitely it reflects back. So this is what? Incident ray. And this is reflected ray. So keep remember the incident angle means the angle between incident ray and the normal is known as incident angle, which is denoted by I. Likewise, the angle between reflected ray and normal is known as angle of reflection, which is denoted by R. So according to laws of reflection, according to first law, angle I must be equals to angle R. And according to second law, you are finding here incident ray and normal and reflected ray all are lying in the same plane on the same surface. Okay, these are all the laws of reflection. Now, the next point. So before going to study about the mirrors and different types of mirrors, let's see what is image. Children, image means you know that whenever you are waking up morning, you will see your face in the mirror. That means the picture of your face, what you are seeing in the mirror, the picture of your body, right? Whatever it may be, that will consider as image. So simple way we can write the picture of our face seen in the mirror. Our face seen in the mirror, right? That is known as image. And image is of two types. Image is of two types. One is real image and the second one is virtual image. Okay. Let's see what is real image and what is virtual image in the form of distinguishing. So at the same time I will write the differences and I will discuss it. The mirror seen in the mirror is known as image. Now let's see exactly difference between the real image and virtual image. Virtual image. First of all, how the image is going to form. Actually, now I just discussed with the theory, and later once we started spherical mirrors and those all, we get to know how exactly image is going to be formed. Okay, fine. So the real image can be formed. So when the reflected rays, meet at a point, right? Or when the reflected rays are meet, then you can cut off also. When reflected rays meet, then the real image form. The real image form. Reflected rays meet means, for example, if you take a plane mirror. So what happens? There will be many incident rays are going to be. Incident means many incident rays are striking a mirror. So when these rays are going to be meet, they never meet basically, because the incident ray is traveling What direction? Perpendicular to the mirror. That means normal we call. Normal means the perpendicular line to the mirror. So if the incident ray is passing perpendicular to the mirror or through the normal, then its reflected ray retraces the same path. That's why they never meet. So what let's do? Instead of this, let me take another incident ray is striking the mirror with some angle theta. This is incident. This is normal. Then first incident ray is striking with some angle. Second incident ray is passing like normal, perpendicular to the mirror. So it must retrace the same path. But the first ray definitely reflects back with some angle which is absolutely equal to angle R. Right? So then where these two rays are going to meet, there the image must be formed. But this cannot possible by the plane mirror. So according to plane mirror, this illustration is wrong. Because plane mirror does not form any real image. And the image formed by the plane mirror will be behind the mirror. So this is not possible by the plane mirror. Please note it down. And let's discuss in detail upcoming classes. What exactly? So I just give idea. Okay. So the real image will be formed when the reflected rays are going to be meet, or when the reflected rays will be meet, then only real image will form. Then coming to virtual image. So when the reflected rays are appeared to be meet. Appeared to be meet. Appeared to be meet means what does mean? Actually they won't meet, they are appearing to be meet. So that's why appeared to be meet. So what happens here? Virtual image forms. Virtual image formed. Then coming to the second important thing. So real image can be catched. Real image can be catched on the screen. Catch on the screen. Right, real image can be catched on the screen. Whereas virtual image, if you take, virtual image cannot be catched on the screen. Keep remembering. Okay? And the real image is always inverted. The real image is always inverted. When you take the virtual image is always upright or erected. Okay? So the real image is always formed in front of the mirror. In front of the mirror. When you take in case of the mirror. In case of virtual image forms behind the mirror. Behind the mirror. So whereas if you take a lens, in case of lens, this fourth condition is going to change. The real image is always formed in front of the mirror in case behind the lens. Behind the lens means either side of the lens. For example, if you keep a plain lens, whenever the light is striking here, so this is left side is we have source of light. So either side image will form. So whereas if you take the virtual image in case of the lens, so it forms same side of the object. So in case of lens, same side of the object of the lens. In case if you take the lens. So let us see how it